I stumbled across health and fitness when I was 12 years old, and if I hadn't, I wouldn't be here today. It has been the backbone of my life. It has been the pillar of strength and always will be.
It all began in a quiet corner of Hollywood, a city brimming with dreams, but often consuming the very essence of those who dare to chase them. Sylvester Stallone, the legendary actor, was about to step onto a new chapter in his life, and little did the world know this would be a revelation that would not only redefine his own understanding of aging, but would alter the very way people viewed time. At 78, most people would be slowing down, allowing the inevitable march of time to take its toll, but not Sylvester. He was still holding onto the vigor of a man half his age, and he wasn't ready to let go just yet. The secret, as Sylvester revealed in a recent interview, was more than just physical. It was mental. He had spent decades in front of cameras, battling through injuries, embracing the intense training regimens of the action stars he portrayed. But it wasn't just about lifting weights. It was about the mindset. He believed that if the mind stayed young, so would the body. And so every morning, he'd wake up with the same mindset, to conquer the day, no matter how daunting it seemed. He didn't let the years define him. Instead, he focused on shaping his future, one action-packed moment at a time. And yet even Sylvester had moments of doubt. He had been in the business long enough to see the careers of others fade away. The pressure of age was always there, creeping in, reminding him that time was not as kind to men as it once had been. But what set Sylvester apart from many others in his field was his unwavering determination. It wasn't just about physical appearance, although that remained a source of pride for him. It was about having the strength to endure, to push past the whispers of age, and to keep showing up.
Health is wealth. If you don't feel good about taking on challenges, if you just don't feel good inside, it's not worth it.
Each day was a victory, a testament to his belief that age was nothing more than a number. Behind every well-groomed celebrity physique, there are untold struggles. For Sylvester, those battles were not fought on movie sets or in the gym alone. They were fought in the solitude of his early mornings and the quiet hours before the world woke up. At 78, Stallone had to confront the realities of aging in ways he had never expected. Injuries from years of grueling fight scenes and stunts had begun to catch up with him, leaving him in constant pain. But for Sylvester, there was never an option to slow down. He had seen firsthand how time could strip away not only physical strength, but also the passion that once made him a household name. It wasn't just the physical aspect that troubled him, though. Sylvester had always been a fighter, but as the years went on, he noticed a subtle shift in his energy levels. His once invincible stamina had started to waver, forcing him to reevaluate his approach to fitness and health. What had once been effortless now demanded conscious effort and discipline. He had to face the fact that the body he had molded into a powerhouse was no longer impervious to the toll of time. Still, he wasn't one to give up. He reworked his routine, focusing not just on strength, but on mobility, on recovery, and on mental resilience. Every new setback fueled him, and he realized that the battle wasn't just against his body, but against the inevitability of age itself. It was about outsmarting time, finding ways to stay ahead. Every muscle ache became a reminder that age wasn't his enemy. It was simply a challenge that he was determined to conquer. A year passed, and Sylvester's transformation began to become more than just physical. It was as if the man who had once been known for his raw strength was now unveiling a deeper, more profound power, his ability to adapt. Through trial and error, he discovered that his body could still perform at a high level. But it required adjustments. Long gone were the days of relentless, heavy lifting. In their place were more holistic approaches. He focused on mobility exercises, the importance of sleep, and maintaining a balanced diet. Slowly, very slowly, he regained the energy and drive he had once felt in his prime. Yet, it wasn't just his body that had transformed. His outlook on life had shifted too. Sylvester had come to realize that aging didn't have to be feared. He had spent so much of his career portraying characters who refused to give up in the face of overwhelming odds, and now he had become the living embodiment of that perseverance. Every workout, every disciplined meal, and every early morning meditation became a reflection of the strength he carried within. It wasn't about looking young, it was about feeling young, and more importantly, embracing the wisdom that came with experience. This transformation, both physical and mental, was now apparent to those around him. People no longer saw an aging actor, but a force of nature who had learned to play the game of life in a way that few others could. Sylvester wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. And in this new chapter of his life, he found a greater sense of purpose, knowing that the journey was far from over. He had reinvented himself, embracing the challenges of aging and, in the process, becoming a living testament to the power of resilience. Now, at 78, Sylvester Stallone stands not just as an actor, but as a symbol of strength, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of life. His body, once battered and bruised from years of action-packed films and grueling stunts, now carries the wisdom of age, a wisdom that he is more than willing to share with the world. Through interviews, social media, and his growing influence as a wellness advocate, Sylvester's journey has inspired countless others who are facing the same inevitable passage of time. But perhaps the most powerful lesson Sylvester imparts is not in the way his body defies age, but in the way he lives his life. He has taught the world that youth is not about a number. It's about how you live. It's about how you choose to take care of your body, your mind, and your soul. Every year, every wrinkle, and every gray hair is a reminder of a life well lived, full of purpose and passion. As Sylvester continues to carve out new roles for himself, whether as an actor, a father, or a mentor, he is no longer just a man in his 70s trying to keep the hands of time at bay. He is a man who has made peace with time and who now teaches others how to do the same. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and self-care, and for many, it serves as a beacon of hope, proving that age is truly just a number when you take charge of your destiny.